See, when I ain't had no money, I still had sauce.
Mm-hmm.
See, if you don't got no sauce, then you lost.
Mm-hmm.
But you also get lost in the sauce.
His wife, the city and county of New York, state of New York, partisan and in consideration the sum of $3,000, lawful money of the United States, to them in hand, paid by Alexander Russell, the city of Rochester, county of Monroe, in said state, part of the second part, at or before the ensealing and delivery of these presents, the receipt whereof is hereby acknowledged, and the said part of the second part, his heirs, executors, and administrators, forever released and discharged from the same by these presents, have granted, bargained, sold, alien, revised, released, conveyed, and confirmed, and by these presents to grant, bargain, sell, a lien, for the said part of the second part, to his heirs and signs, forever, and all that lot said.
Yes. I've come in answer to your advertisement.
Oh, yes, of course. Come in here, please. Sit down. Your name?
Bartleby.
Well, Bartleby, first I should explain to you that I've recently had the good fortune to be named a master in chancery. That's a very rewarding office, but it does add a great deal more work for my clerks. There are many additional documents to be copied now.
And reversions, remainder and remainder.
Are you an experienced law copyist?
I am.
Would that be satisfactory to you?
That would be satisfactory.
Well, you're
Bartleby.
able to help me. When can you begin to work?
Immediately.
Well, Bartleby, work you shall have. Bartleby, come here, please. I have some copy to examine.
I would prefer not to.
Bartleby, did you misunderstand me? I have some copy to check against the original. Come in here and help me.
I would prefer not to.
I want you to compare this sheet. Here, take it.
I would prefer not to.
Yes, sir.
Examine this with me.
Yes, sir.
Bartleby. Bartleby, quick, I'm waiting. Here.
What is wanted?
The copies you've made, we're going to examine them. Here.
I would prefer not to.
Bartleby, why do you refuse?
I would prefer not to.
These are your own copies we're going to examine. It'll save you work. We can check all 4 sets at once. It's common practice. Every copyist is expected to help examine his copy. Isn't that so? Can't you speak? Answer me.
I prefer not to.
You refuse to do what I ask when you know it's common practice and common sense?
Yes. I prefer not to do as you ask.
Aren't I right in what I ask you?
With submission, sir, I think you are.
Nippers, what do you think about it?
I think I should kick him out of the office.
Ginger Nut, what about you?
I think he's a little loony.
Bartleby, you hear what they say. Come out and do your duty. Bartleby. Very well, we'll do it without him. Bartleby. Bartleby. Go to the next room and tell Nip.
I would prefer not to. I'm sorry, but I'm occupied at the moment. I prefer not to let you in just now. Perhaps it would be best for you to walk around the block once or twice. And come back then.
She's been living in my office. She's been living in my office. Bartleby. 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 I'm not going to ask you to do anything you'd prefer not to do. I simply want to speak with you. Will you tell me, Bartleby, where you were born?
I would prefer not to.
Have you any relatives living? Will you tell me anything about yourself?
I would prefer not to.
Bartleby, what possible reason can you have not to speak to me? Bartleby, what is your answer?
At present, I prefer to give no answer.
Bartleby, never mind then telling me about yourself, but let me urge you as a friend to try to adapt yourself to the procedures of this office. Tell me now that you'll help examine your copies tomorrow or the next day. And what I want is for you to say now that in the next day or two you'll begin to be a little reasonable. A little reasonable. Say so, Bartleby.
At present, I prefer not to be a little reasonable.
I'm sorry. Bartleby, why aren't you copying?
I've decided to do no more copying.
No more copying?
No more.
What is the reason for that?
Can't you see the reason for yourself?
Bartleby, your eyes. I'm sorry. You've been working too hard in this dim light. Of course, You're right to stop work for a while. I'm sorry.
Mind and body, I make this to be my last will and testament, as follows, colon, bracket, that's to say, comma, bracket, my last will and testament, I desire that my body may be buried at the direction of my respective, comma, hereinafter.
Your eyes seem very much improved. Isn't that so?
No.
Don't you think you might try a little copying again?
I have given up copying.
But suppose your eyes became entirely well, better than they ever were. Won't you go back to copying then?
No.
Bartleby, I'm sorry to do this, but I must. I'm giving you 6 days' notice. In 6 days, you must be gone from this office.
No.
Time has come, Bartleby. You must leave here. I'm sorry for you. Here's money, but you must go.
I would prefer not.
You must. Bartleby, I owe you $12 on account. Here are 32. The odd 20 are for you. Will you take it?
I would prefer not.
I'll leave it here, then. And when you remove your things from these offices, Bartleby, we'll, of course, lock the door since everyone's gone for the day, but you. And if you please, slip your key under the mat so that I may get it in the morning. Goodbye to you, Bartleby, and good luck.
I would prefer not to leave. Not yet. I'm occupied.
I'm sorry. What am I going to do? Will you or will you not leave me?
I would prefer not to leave you.
What?
Yes.
And this new commandment I give unto you, that ye shall love one another. It's better than murder. All right, Bartleby, stay there behind your screen. I shall persecute you no more. But my mission in this world, Bartleby, is to provide you with office space for as long as you may choose to remain.
Morning. Anyone here? Is Mr. Wyckoff in? Of course, foolish question, I can see he isn't. Can you tell me where he is? Can you tell me when he'll be back? Can you tell me anything at all?
No.
Be made. And his notions were very good auction sale. Again, the goods were fancy summer goods and subject to 49 and 1814 when in auctioneer.
I would prefer not to.
1/4 of the goods more than any other goods in market and is rarely sold at auction. This portion of the goods was charged in invoice.
Bribes are useless. No. Bartleby, I've decided these offices are too far from City Hall. I'm going to move next week. I'm telling you now so that you may look for another place. Wait. Leave that to last. Bye, Bartleby. I'm leaving. Goodbye, and may God some way bless you. Take this.
Sir. Yes? Are you the gentleman who recently kept offices at number 16 Wall Street?
Yes.
Then you're responsible for the man you left there.
I am not responsible for him.
You're responsible for him.
No. Very well. I'll do what I can. Bartleby, what are you doing there?
Sitting on the banister.
Come with me, Bartleby. Do you realize that you are causing me a great deal of trouble by refusing to leave this place?
Yes.
Now, what sort of business would you like to engage in? Would you like to go back to copying for somebody else?
No. I prefer not to make any change at all.
You wouldn't have to strain your eyes at that.
I wouldn't like it at all. But, as I said before, I'm not particular.
Then how about going as a companion to Europe to entertain some rich young gentleman with your sparkling conversation? How would that suit you?
Not at all. There doesn't seem to be anything definite about that. But, as I said before, I'm not particular.
Stationary you shall be, then. I shall feel forced, indeed, I shall be forced to...
No.
Bartleby, will you go home with me now? Not to my office, my home.
Yes. At present, I would prefer not to make any change at all.
They've sent him to prison. Bartleby?
I know you, and I have nothing to say to you.
I didn't bring you here, Bartleby.
I know where I am, and I have nothing to say to you.
Bartleby, isn't there anything I can do to help you?
That your friend?
Yes.
You want to starve? He does let him live on prison food, that's all.
Who are you?
I'm the grub man.
That true?
Yes, sir.
Yes. They're my friend. Bartleby, this is a friend. You'll find his services very useful.
Your servant, sir, your servant. And, what can I get you for dinner today?
I prefer not to have any dinner today.
What's that? God, ain't he?
Take care of him. You'll not lose by it. I must go now. I'll see you again.
No.
Hey! You looking for the silent man? There he is, sleeping in the yard. Saw him lie down there about 20 minutes ago.
Bartleby.
His dinner's ready. Won't he eat today either? Live without eating.
Without eating.
Huh? Sleep, ain't he?
With kings and counselors.
He doesn't mean anything by it.
I'm the grub man.
You lost. Right. Over there, you lost in the sauce.